Hello there, my name is Chris, aka The Jackal from Fox and Jackal Stitching. So what am I doing here today? Well, today I am doing a book review. And the book review is going to be a book review about a book sent to me by my mum, hoping to show me like different cross-stitching that isn't just kittens in baskets, which, to be honest, I can't be bothered for. I'm just not that kind of person. I admire that people love them, but I don't care for them that much. But what I do care for is crazy stuff. Although some of this stuff, not so much. Some of it, very much so. So we're going to have a look at this mixed feeling book. It's very cool. There you are, I'll show it to you. It is Twisted Stitches by Phil Davison. And it is a revised edition. That's right, ladies, I would never shortchange you. I'll go all the way with a revised edition. That's right. Also, I am debuting my my new glasses. Look at that. Yeah? Yeah, that do it for you? Do you like that? I like it. Oh yeah. So there you are. I'm in my glasses. Everybody's happy. So we're going to be looking at that. We're going to look at some Halloween bits that I've got. So we'll have a little look at that, and I will tell you a story about a dollar bill. So, until that, let's start with the book. So, here we are. Woo! Yeah, you know what it's all about. It's Twisted Stitches, 30 Corrupt Cross-Stitch and Embroidery Designs by Phil Davison. Now, alright, let's see what Phil's got going on. So here we are, some barbed wire cross-stitched into a rag and a bar of soap. We've started off strong. Now, Phil, I would have picked a better image than that, but it's okay. Moving on, Twisted Stitches. Now he picked a better image, look at that. So we've got like a sexy open mouth, it's got vampire teeth, and it says bite me, and some handcuffs. So if you need a cushion during those rather extreme evenings, that's what you need. So there we are. I don't know what an extreme evening is. I'd like an extreme evening. An extreme cake eating contest evening. That would be good. I need a cushion for that, I tell you. Anyway, I know it's not about that, but I can't talk about what I think it's about because apparently that's rude. So here we are, contents. First off, we're going to be looking at Hang It All, Pictures and Cards, Dead Good Living for Home, Tricks and Treats for Accessories and Gifts, Fashion Twists for Clothing, and then Cunning Craft talks about the basics and all that business. So let's get in there. So the foreword, showing us a picture already. Here we are. It's obviously a skull. I know. But let's see what we got. So we got a little girl, a little boy, some little like stepping sticks. What do you call those little wooden things? Pegs and whatever. You'll work it out. Put it in the description below to let me know how silly I am that I can't remember everything. And then here we are, balloons for eyes. So that's quite a nice image. But alright, so I'm not that interested in stitching that, but like it would be quite cool, like it doesn't have to be a skull, but imagine like if you did create like a line of pictures which actually created another image on top. Think about what you could do that way. You know, you could create like a cityscape somehow which kind of spells out something. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? So there we are. So next one is, so we're in the pictures and cards. So one of them is of a very over-sexualized Santa Claus. I know, that's it, Santa. I know how Santa feels being reduced to nothing but a plaything. I know, unbelievable. So the next one is Home Sweet Home. There we are. It is a house with rubbish and a burnt out car in front of it. Not my favourite, but that's because I see that outside. I don't want to see that inside, so I wouldn't do that. But I can imagine somebody would find that hilarious and do it themselves. Oh look, so look, there we are, look at this. There's the skull, again with the kids and stuff. This is the proper thing, because that was just the foreword. So here we are, it's called Twisted Balloons, it's a pretty picture. So that's nice, that's pleasant, and it's pleasant enough. What I do like is he's picked the card to echo the blue there. The frame echoes the white of the skull, and obviously in the picture he's got this blackness. And I think that's something that we should all consider as cross-stitchers, is how do we photograph and frame our work? Because I think that is very important for the craft, and I think that's what takes you from somebody who has cross-stitched a picture to somebody who has cross-stitched a work. It's like a work of art when you frame it, isn't it? Or you know, it doesn't have to be in a frame, it's the way you display it, I think, is really important. Like I saw McKenna at Every Stitch Counts, at a channel you must check out. And in there she's burnt the edges like of of the cloth, and then and put it on a board and stuff, and it was a nice way to display it, and I think that was cool, and I think that adds to an image when you display things in unique ways. So next one is Burlesque Zombie. It's a lady. She's burlesque. Is that burlesque? It's not burlesque, is it? Maybe I'll get a pole in the back and I can do some pole dancing, while, Kay's talking about something, Light relief. So there we go. So there we are. We've got our nude pole dancing Santa, which he should have been, in my opinion, and a reindeer one. Something about putting a reindeer out of its misery. So that's nice, isn't it? Here we are. Happy birthday. It's done in, what was it? I read this earlier, didn't I? Ransom note letters. So you could always send somebody a lovely message, but in a ransom note manner, so they don't know if it's from you or anybody. They don't know who it's from. But one of the things I think is really lovely about that is the frame. And I know it's a weird thing to pick out, but I just love that frame. I love the picture he's done. It's just really good. Yet again, a great way to display Yao work. So there we are, bits and bobs. He's written things like the DMC numbers in here and what they are, so like you don't get lost. And he's got plenty of lettering. Look, he's got all the letters. Hopefully the numbers. Yeah, he's got the numbers, so that's good, isn't it? So moving on. So we're in the Dead Good Living. This is the home section of the book, and it is the Fly Swatter Splat Cushion Trio. So the splat, apparently fly swear, but it was so rude what this fly said, he literally had to kind of bleep it out. That's how bad and how rude this fly was. And there's a dead fly. So that's nice. Again, I mean, I don't think I'll do that myself, but I would rather put like a werewolf's head on one cushion, and like a goblin head on another, and then, like a vampire head on the next, or like a witch. I would prefer that as an evil cushion. But that's still cool. That's still cool, and I think that's novel. I like that. That's pretty funky monkey. And there we are, all the patterns and business. You'll have to buy the book to see the patterns, my babes. So next one, there we are, look. Things just got very R or X rated, or whatever you want to call it. So he has done a vampire mouth. It says bite me, got the blood and all this stuff. He's left his handcuffs and his underwear there. He just, he's not ashamed. He's not ashamed. It's okay. He says, it's okay. We're all perverts, and so don't worry about it, is what he's saying. I don't think that's what he's saying. Who knows what Phil Davison is saying? Who knows? Anyway, next is Lizzie Borden took an axe, and then there's a picture of an axe. So who's Lizzie Borden? 1892, Lizzie Borden found fame with her take on interior design. She took an axe and decorated the parlour with the insides of her parents' heads. Okay, so she's not a happy person. She has had issues. Probably been stuck in the queue at the post office, come home and had enough. Who knows? And there's an axe, so you've got two cushions. You could even have it where it's like a flip cushion. That's a cool idea, isn't it? Like, I had this idea and I thought it'd be really cool. Like, say like you had an owl, right? So on one side you had like this sleepy owl, and it's like, oh, I'm a sleepy owl, don't bother me. And then when you turn it to the other side, it's actually an awake owl, so it's like you add action to your cushions. So like you could do that, couldn't you? Like when everybody's got to be awake and happy, you flip the cushions around and it's happy, active time. And then when it's sleepy time, you flip it over. That'd be a cool thing to do for a kid. Oh, this is a cool one. Look, bugged out jar covers. So there you are. You've got little bugs on there. So if you do jam contests, that'll be a nice way to stand out with your jam, with the covering over the top. So that's quite cool. Yeah, I just think it's quite nice. So that's cool. So that's all that business. Jam. We've got a Humpty Dumpty's egg cozy. Not sure why people put hats on eggs. Must be the same reason why people put clothes on dogs, which we'll be talking about in a minute. And next one is finger towels. That's right. You just get your fingers in it like that until, yeah. So and then so you got like this Hispanic design Day of the Dead skull. So that's really nice. And there's some of the patterns. Barbed wire on as a barbed wire towel border. Not very exciting there, Phil, but what I would have done is like heads of different monsters or skeletons or something. you know, an added variety in it. That would be nice. I don't like too much repeated pattern. Next one is Deadly Gardener Poisonous Napkins. So these napkins are napkins with poisonous plants on. So you know, your parents might be like, oh, that's a lovely napkin, and have no idea of the sinister background of that napkin. So there you go. Next one, Tricks and Treats, accessories and gifts. Accessories. I can never get it the right way around with that. I'm always some accessory or an accessory to crime. So here we are, tote bags, that's cool. Look at that, it's got like a skull on it and stuff, that's really nice, nice moth. Tweet this, mobile phone case. Bit of a lazy pattern, could have done more, but that's okay, no problem, Phil. Here we got needle case, prick your finger and then a finger on the other side. That's a nice one. He's done a border around the writing, that's good. Yeah, good points for that one, Phil, like that. Bookmark, that's nice, it's got RIP as in read in peace. So we've all got to have a dream, you know, we've all got a dream that one day people will understand that when I'm reading my book or I'm out of the way, that means don't talk to me. So, you know, if you're feeling dreamy, read in peace, there we go. That's nice, and it's got a border around it again, you know, that's good, I like the border. Roadkill bunny, not fussed for that. Don't know if I'm bothered for that. I don't really like images of dead rabbits. Just like, of all the things to be really into, that's just not something for me. But I could imagine somebody would enjoy that. You know, I think I can think of a person who would find that funny for some reason. So ready, steady, go, and then got rats here. So this is Escape the Rat Race card holder by adding more rats to your life. So there we go. That's nice. Again, got some borders, like a checker border. It's kind of got that car-like feel, I guess. That's quite, you know, it's quite coolish. Game Over laptop cover. I like that. If you've got anybody that you know, you want to give a gift to, and you know they're a gamer, they'd probably appreciate that, a laptop Game Over cover. But do be cautious on when you do make it, because laptops vary in size, so make sure you get the sizes of their laptop. So it'd be difficult as a surprise, I guess, but that's pretty cool. Next one, fashion twists. We're into the clothing. So we've got a picture of a handsome man here with a cross-stitched bloodshot, where he's been shot there. So that's nice. It's a bit of a lazy one, lazy stitch, but I suppose it's cool. I mean, like, some people might find that really cool, and especially if you're into, like, say, like you're into Walking Dead or things like that, and you could cross-stitch yourself a whole zombie outfit. That would be quite weird, wouldn't it? So that's cool. I don't believe the handsome Jon Snow is included, but I shall get onto the blower and find out about that and see if we can get our man in the post. So that's that one. All that business. Here we are. Pig Strikes Back, a barbecue apron. The psychotic, slightly peckish pig from the front cover makes a return. So that's cool. That's a nice picture. That's a good one. Solid. I mean, I'm not fussed for it, but like, I can see why somebody would be. It's, you know, it's unique, it's different, isn't it? And I think that a lot of people, when they're doing their cross-stitch thing, they forget that you don't want to cross-stitch what everybody's doing, necessarily. Well, maybe you do, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But for me, I'm like, I want to cross-stitch lots of different things, so that's cool. So there we are. Look at this, domestic bombshell. She's serving up nuclear war for afternoon tea. So that's nice. And then the Cunning Craft basics are in here. It's got embroideries, needles, cross-stitch fabric, and hoops and all the business. So that's cool. That's pleasant enough. No biggie. No smallie. All the different stitches. So this will be good as a gift. Oh look, you've got templates as well. There we go. That helps. It's good as a gift. Look, and there's the villain, Phil Davison, standing next to what is the burlesque zombie, which is very cool. It's a good gift. It's got like, so it earns points in my book because it's got like beginners things. So here we are, we've got some bits and bobs in here. Is there any more? Oh, there is. So I won't show them all because obviously, you know, protecting his thing. So there you are. So So that's roughly the size of these things. So as you can see, so for me that'd be very hard to see, but I understand that's cool. What I would have done, Phil, and I know obviously it's costing the amount of materials, but I would have liked if you have these images broken up into quarters or something like that. That would be nice. But that's cool anyway. So the book is really nice. It's really fun. It's got, it's 4 different things there, which I won't show because obviously I don't, protect his stuff. I know what it's like when you work hard on a pattern and someone nicks it. So that's really cool. There we go. So that is Twisted Stitches. It's lovely. 30 cross stitches and embroidery designs. It's a unique gift. It's got a beginner's section which can help. So if you know somebody who's a bit alternative or likes weird things, and you want to help them get into the cross stitch business, then that's a reasonable book. It's okay. Yeah. So I would say 7 out of 10, but I'm not giving a score because it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think. So there you go. So there's that. So that's that. That's that book. That's Twisted Stitches. I enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty thorough, pretty solid. So on to some rather fun bits. Okay. So we've got some Halloween things. I'm doing up for Halloween. Look at this. Oh, it's quite long, isn't it? So we've got rats and pumpkins. That's nice, isn't it? Like that. Spiders and Halloween. Look at that. Yeah. That's right, ladies. You know you like it. Look at that. That's fun, isn't it? Woo! Yeah. Piece of that action. Alright, so next thing I got was Creepy Creatures Light Up Fabric. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look, shall we? I'm making a meal of it. There we go. Okay. Alright. Woo! What do we get? What do we get? Spiders. Batteries not included. No. Alright. Stingy. Cheese monkeys. Why is it all difficult to get it undone? Anyway. So it's going to be a cloth that kind of spreads out. Look at that. And it's got spiders in it. Different colours. Oh, imagine if one of these were real. I'd be like, oh my god, a spider! That's what I'd be like. Look at that. Oh, come here. Come here, spider. So that's what they look like. And they light up. Isn't that cool? So we'll have that. We'll probably have that in the background. So that'll be very cool. But the cool thing I wanted to show you was the dog Christmas. The dog Halloween outfit. So look, so Rocket's going to like wear that. So she's got a collar. Look at that. So it's like a spider webs and things. And then I saw this hat matched it. So like a hat. I don't know how to. Ow, I've just whipped my ear. Oh, get those off. Alright, take 2. You didn't see that. No, you didn't. Careful. Oh, it's quite tight. It is made for a dog, so it is quite tight. What do you think of that? That's quite good. And then we'll put that on. Oh, I think I'm losing blood circulation to my head. And then it's like this. Oh my goodness, I've got to take it off. I don't think I can see anymore. So there we go. Things I do for you. That's quite nice, isn't it? So I put that on her earlier. She, do you know, I think she enjoyed it because she started doing this like, oh, I feel so precious. So I think that's good. She was wearing people clothes. That's cool. That's cool. Oh my word. And and finally, what I've got to show today is I was strolling around the pound shop, and ironically, I found $1, which isn't quite a pound, is it? You know, which is unfortunate. But then I thought to myself, wow, I found $1 bill. How cool is that? And because I don't see these, they're smaller than British notes. But it's cool. It's got that nice kind of money feel. It feels very papery. Whereas like the pound notes now are really plastic, and they're like plastic sheets now, which is horrible. I like the money feel. I like the feel of $1. It's really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into a cross stitch, and I'm going to you know, sort of like as a way of celebrating having made money through my artwork, which has made me feel really good about myself. So I'm going to put that, and I'm going to put like a border around it, and maybe some kind of motivational quote underneath, like, you know, like one, you know, so it's like in my mind it's like my first dollar of $1 million in my plan. My mind, if I shoot for the skies, you know, for the stars, then if I land on the moon, whatever the saying is. So that's good. So I'm very excited about that. So how cool is that? I found $1. Oh look, it does have the Illuminati eye thing on there, or whatever it is. I don't know, whatever the conspiracy theory nonsense is. So that's cool. So yeah, and he's got yeah, it's got General Washington on there. Look at that, eh? How cool is that? So that's fun. So there we go. So that's going to be in a cross stitch. It's going to be a nice pattern border around it and stuff. And I'll have it up there at some point. So that'll be cool. So that is my adventures today. We reviewed a book, which was fun, by Phil Davison, Twisted Stitches. Got that from my mum, Mortuary Stitches. So go and check out Mortuary Stitches on YouTube. She's got some very cool stuff. She's much more interesting than me, so you really should check that out. We found $1, which we're going to be turning into a wonderful little cross stitch inside a cross stitch pattern. So that's going to be nice, and it's going to be all framed up. That's going to be nice. We had some spiders and stuff, so that was fun. I wore a very small hat that didn't really fit and nearly choked myself to death. And then we've got some of these, some stickers to go on the wall, and of course my new glasses. So look at it. So there you are, there you have it. So I've been fantastic and rather fun and loaded. And you have been sensationally sexy. You have drove me wild to the very limits of my passionate power. I cannot believe how magnetically charming you've been, and I just can't wait to see you again. It has been a wonderful, rather enlightening experience. So there we are. So enough of that wooing and flirting, because you've been flirting with me, of course, it wasn't me. And yeah, so there we are. Happy days. So until the next adventure, you have a wonderful time. You keep stitching. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the section below. And there you go. Wonderful. Bye-bye.